This video will show you how to complete the student finance and the choices section of your UCAS application. Now, firstly, the student finance section isn't really a section. It's just to make sure that you read all this information about what student finance is, when you apply, all that sort of stuff. So it's just really to check that you've read all that information. Once you've read all that information, if you will be applying for student finance, just press yes. And then it's a good idea to press yes on this button. That means that all of your information, all of the stuff about the universities that you've applied to will go straight to the student loans company. And then this could be a good idea as well, because then you get a reminder email from UCAS of when to apply for your student finance. So let's just tick section completed and save. So now let's look at how we enter our choices. So with UCAS you can enter anywhere from 1 to 5 choices, and these are specific courses at specific universities, and then you'll get replies from each of those universities about whether or not they'll give you an offer and what conditions that offer has. So what grades or points you'll need to achieve in order to be allowed onto the course. So if we go here, we can add a choice, and that takes you through to this page. Now, it asks you for several things, including the institution code and course code and campus code. The easiest way to find all those out is just to press C list here, and then that brings up a big list of all of the universities in the country, so you don't have to go and look up their code separately. So let's say I'm going to apply to Nottingham University. So you just go down. Some of them say Nottingham University. Sometimes it says University of Nottingham. So here, yes, it's the University of Nottingham. So you just click that and it enters the code for you. And then again, you just go through. It has a list of all of their courses. So let's say I'm applying for accountancy. So I just make sure you pick the right one. So it has the course title. And then this code here means it's a 4-year course and it's full time. This tells you what kind of course it is. So this is an honours degree, which the vast majority of them are, and it's a Bachelor of Science degree. So just check. It's a good idea to look in the prospectus and make sure you know exactly which course you want to apply for, and then just select that there. Campus code, most of these, again press C list. Most of the universities will just have a single main site option here. Some of them, if there's multiple different campuses that you could apply for, you'll be able to pick it there. If you're applying for something like Oxbridge or Durham or somewhere where there's different colleges, this is where they'll have a big list of all of the colleges, and you can pick something like that. But for the majority of universities, you just need to pick that main site option. And then start date. So here, the majority of people, unless you're planning on doing anything like a gap year, you just want to select September 2017. But obviously, if you want to apply for deferred entry, that means you leave university an extra year, so you can have a gap year, something like that. Then you want to select September 2018. But we're not applying for deferred entry, so I'm just going to select that. If there's any further details, if you need to enter anything here, the university will tell you what you need to enter there. But if you haven't been told anything specifically, and it doesn't say anything in the prospectus or on the website about if you need to enter anything there, you can just leave that blank. And then they ask you whether or not you'll be living at home if you study at that university, and you just have to press no there. Again, similar to further details, point of entry. If you need to enter anything in that box, they'll tell you that you need to enter something in that box, but for most people you can just leave that blank and then hit save, and then that's entered it as one of our choices. And then you can go through just pressing add a choice and enter all of the other choices that you want. You can enter just one if you want, but you can enter up to 5. And we would recommend that you do enter all 5, because that gives you the best chance of getting an offer. But once you've entered all the ones you want, again, just click section completed and hit save.